All right, so this is rental car number 87, and today I'm driving the 2018 Nissan Altima SL. You can see it right there on the driveway. I'm inside the house because I want to show you two things. Like last week, I tried this live thing and it didn't go so well. The video quality was pretty horrible. So I did two things, right? I moved my Wi-Fi repeater to the kitchen, just a little bit closer to the car, and I bought this tripod thing to hopefully make the video a little less shaky. So let's install that right now, and then let's walk outside. It's a little bit better. Let's walk outside through the motorhome. It's my dog Tanner. He's gonna have to stay inside. Let me show you this car. No, buddy, stay inside. Sorry, pal. All right, so here it is. Here's the 2018 Nissan Altima SL. It's a little bit step up in the trim levels that I usually get. Under the hood, you can see this is pretty new. Not a lot of dust on it. I usually like it when the cars have the hydraulics instead of the stick right here, but it's a minor thing. This looks pretty nice. I've only driven this, say, for about 4 or 5 miles. It's pretty peppy, but I haven't taken it out on the highway yet. Let's start by jumping inside. I always like to look at how the seats can be adjusted, right? You do have lumbar support with this one. That's not a deal breaker for me, but when I take this on like a really long trip, sometimes I gotta drive 2.5+ hours to my job sites. Lumbar support's a real saver. All right, key fob. Standard Nissan key fob. Really wish they would upgrade these. They're a little bit light. The oval shape is nice for your pocket. But the buttons are sometimes a little bit difficult to press because they're so close together. But you see you do have remote start on this one, lock, unlock, a trunk release, and then a panic button. Nice Nissan logo on the top, nothing on the back. So since this is a key fob, you do get a push button start. I'm a big fan of Nissan's push button starts because they're a circle located right here on the dash. And watch, when you turn the car on, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Hey, Jamison. When you turn the car on, you can't see it now because it's so bright outside, but this actually turns on. Oh, and it illuminates a little bit in red. Right there. Anyway, so the steering wheel. I can learn to use this new tripod. So we got a number of buttons on here. Over here, this helps you cycle through all the functions in your center display, right? You got a volume rocker button right here, buttons to control the menu features. On the right hand side, you have your cruise controls. It's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn the car off. You have your cruise controls. Look at that, it's beeping. This is live, right? I'm going to have to learn to do this better. Cruise controls. I'm not a huge fan of these. They feel a little bit cheap, but they work fine. You do have a nice gauge cluster up top, 2 nice sized dials, pretty big. Do I like CVT transmissions? I don't really tell if there's I can't really tell if there's a huge difference, right? When I'm driving a Nissan and it's got a CVT, or I'm driving like a Ford without one, I don't notice a hell of a lot of difference. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say no, I don't like them. Good gauge cluster, right? This is a big screen. You can already see that it has a lot of color. That's pretty rare. When I drive all these cars, usually these center displays and the gauge cluster, they're like kind of dull and they only have a few colors. So I don't know. Not really a fan of those, but this one works great. You also have your center display right here. It's a little bit small, a little bit dusty. What do you think this is? Maybe 4 inches diagonal? Let's turn the car back on. Take a look at it. I haven't played with this much. It's a nice startup screen. I did connect my car via Bluetooth and it worked just fine. But on this one, if you cycle through some of the menus, right, you're not getting any apps displayed on here. You're not getting anything really fancy. This really feels old and kind of out of date. But you know, it works fine. Depends on whether or not you think this is something that's really important to you. For me, I really like having a nice big touchscreen right in the center of the car. I think it makes it really fun to drive. This one, I just don't know if I like it that much. Climate controls down here. like that there's nice big digital readouts to tell you what temperature the car is set at. Turn the fan down. Nice dials. Plastic on this feels, I don't know if you can hear it. It's a little bit cheap. It doesn't click quite well. They kind of slip a little bit. So not great, but again, not a deal breaker for me. A little bit down below. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. You do have a storage area down here. It's nice and deep. Let me see if I can put my toll pass and get an idea. Nice and deep. You do get a USB port, an auxiliary jack, and a power port in the form of a cigarette lighter. All that is a nice location. I don't think you're going to have any problem getting your cell phone down here. Let's turn the car off to kill some noise. Gear shift. It's kind of fancy looking. This feels like good quality materials. It is wrapped in leather, which is good. I got an overdrive button, and then it shifts pretty nicely when the car's on. Ooh. Ocean Flight, very bad quality, man. Do you mean the video, or do you mean the Altima itself? Because I was really concerned about the video quality. Last week when I tried this live thing out, oh, the video was horrible. So if it's a video quality, let me know. I'll shut this thing down, and I'll just film it with my normal camera. Let's see. You got heated seats right here with a nice, oh, the video. The video's bad, huh? That's two of you. All right, let me do just a quick overview of this car. I won't do a full rental, a full review, and then I'll shut it down, and I'll see if I can do this over maybe 4K or 4G and see if it works better. And if not, I just won't do live anymore. It's just an experiment anyway. So I'm going to burn through this really quick. Hopefully you can see. If not, well, I promise I'll post a full review soon. So, glove box. Good size. Pretty deep. Can you see how far back that goes? I'm always kind of amazed. And you got a shelf too, which is pretty good. But I'm guessing with the bad video quality, you can't see that very well. Center armrest, right? You have that two, what do you want to call it? You got an upper and a lower shelf system, right? So you see the button marked upper. You open that up, you have a flat shelf. And then lower, when you pick that up, you do get a nice storage area. Underneath here, you do have one power port. Not bad. I'd love to see a USB port in here, but whatever. Then you got a felt lining, which I'm guessing that's going to get dirty pretty quick. Hopefully this video quality is going to get better. I doubt it, though. Sorry about that. Jump in the back seat. I didn't know if you noticed this before, but you do have leather. This actually feels really soft and smooth. Not a whole lot of amenities back here for passengers. There's just two air vents back here with a switch. No USB ports, nothing like that. Center armrest, nothing exciting. Just two cup holders. This feels nice. I don't know, I'm always concerned when the materials in the back seat, you can kind of feel like you can pinch them and pull them away. I'd always be concerned that it's going to fall apart pretty quickly. All right, I'm really nitpicky about my car seat anchors. Nissan's one of the worst manufacturers when it comes to car seat anchors because they're buried, oh, so deep back there. It makes it really hard to install the anchor. It's like a hook, and you got to push it in there to hook it down, and it just doesn't work very well. So, not a fan of this. All in all, though, the back seat is pretty good. Like, you got this driver's seat pushed back pretty far because I'm 6 feet tall, and this, look at that. That's plenty of leg room. I'm going to guess maybe 6 to 8 inches. Let's see what else we got. Going in the back, the trunk is nice and big. I mean, this is not a super expensive sedan, so I like to see how much room you get. That's just all my junk. You got my briefcase and my files right here. Pretty good size trunk space. The wheel wells do infringe on the space a little bit, but you got this nice wide section right here. Makes it a lot easier. Looks like this. Is this the control to release the seats? Let's see what happens. Pulled it up. Hopefully this will fold forward. If not, nope. Strike out. It's all right. Give you another view of the back seat. And there's the front. Anyway, Sorry for all the pixels. Sorry for the bad video quality. Let's see. Ben wants to know Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I don't think it comes with that on this one. Your comment just kind of flashed away. I can't see it anymore. But if you're asking if this car has Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, the answer is a big fat no. There's really nothing on that center display other than USB, auxiliary, and Bluetooth, and radio and CD. There's not a whole lot of options there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry that the experiment didn't work out. I'll go back to doing the normal reviews with my point and shoot camera, and I'll edit them so it's a lot nicer next time. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.